Get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Young Ray Koo all set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta. And they'll throw on first down with Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought on the move on first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Flush to his right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Rolling to his right. That's going to be caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. To throw again is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught at the 2. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. To the goal line, but it's... They'll try to run with Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's a solid opening drive, and nothing fancy there at the end, just pounded in.
That felt like old school football, didn't it? All right, down at the goal line, and not only were they able to punch it in, as you just emphasized, they did it against a goal line defense that's stacked to stop the run. So if you're on that offensive side of the ball, you feel great about yourself right now. You're actually able to dominate a group that expected you to run the ball.
Their 25-yard line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Seattle territory. A big run there by Gurley. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
And his kick is good.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the left.
Again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way up to the 46. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Seahawks.
Now Wilson on first down. Forced out to his left. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete. Once again from the 28. They run it with Carson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. On 3rd down, Wilson steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete.
From taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
For them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go.
Now Gurley. And he'll be brought down.
Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back. Got the length of the football here on. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot and maybe turn into an interception. They'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is incomplete.
Because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw
to back incompletions. Again, Wilson being chased out left. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 17, Falcons 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this game.
Big no-no. Put that in pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now a deep ball there on
from his grasp.
To throw on third down. Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete.
Where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And he's got from the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to dump it off to Gurley.
It's so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much.
On first down, Ryan. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
He'll find Metcalf. And he's brought down after Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work.
Huddle come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To Todd Gurley. Wave goodbye. 30. 10.
They are not
touchdown. Falcons. Todd Gurley. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
The score, Seahawks 17, Falcons 14. For Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in about the important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And another 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
Make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And boy, that one drops incomplete.
Caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far.
The sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
All that.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And that's going to be situation. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Flush to his right. His throw in
yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Wilson will throw again. Buying time to his left. Throwing again here, Wilson. And that one goes incomplete.
The rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. The 3rd down battle.
Field position, when that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he missed it. 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll go down and
bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now left side on the swing pass. And all the way down to the 29.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He completes it to Jones. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Falcons, 1st down.
Now it's Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal on the Seahawks.
2nd and 6. Now it's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They run again with Carson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, Carson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
3 plays and
now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, they come after him, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
And you don't see this one very often, but that one was blocked, deflected, whatever you want to call it, and they were able to pick it up and advance it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And as a punter with the heels of your shoes in the back of that end zone, tough spot to be in. The nightmare scenario plays out. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make make this a 4-point game.
17. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth-quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
And 8.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Here's Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. Gurley. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, this from 39. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
7-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.